Welcome to Headbangers Bass. If you like our content, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Blogger, and subscribe our YouTube channel. Let's find out what gear Eddie Jackson from Queensrÿche is using. Firstly, it has to be noted that Eddie isn't really that obsessed with gear and tone chasing. He mainly trusts and relies on sound engineers, live or in the studio. Let's take a look at his bass guitars. His four current main basses are Mike Lull JT524 with Mike Lull pickups and Aguilar OBP3 preamp. Mike Lull, Custom P5, black 5 strings, P-bass body with EMG Jazz pickups, formerly Seymour Duncan Bassline Jazz, EMG preamp, formerly Bartolini, maple neck and fretboard. Mike Lull Custom P5, Sunburst 5 strings, P-bass body with EMG Jazz pickups, formerly Seymour Duncan Bassline Jazz, EMG preamp, formerly Bartolini, maple neck and fretboard. In the studio, he also uses his old Black Spectre NS2 Kramer era, EMG PJ pickups, HasLab preamp. This is the famous bass that was used on Operation Mindcrime, Empire, and Promised Land. On those 3 classic albums, in addition to the Black Spectre, Eddie used a White Spectre NS2 from Kramer era, EMG PJ pickups, HasLab preamp. This bass seems to be the one that was stolen in the mid-90s, after a gig. On the album Promised Land, Eddie also recorded with a Fender Precision bass with EMG P pickup. Eddie uses DR Strings high beam. Now let's talk about the front-of-house live sound. Most of the Queensrÿche bass sound we hear live comes from a Radial Pro DI direct box and a Tech 21 Sansamp Geddy Lee GED 2112. Mostly for live stage monitoring, Eddie uses either Galeon-Kruger 800RB amps with Galeon-Kruger cabs or Hartke LH amps with Hartke cabs. He likes 115 cabs, and he uses them along with 410s cabs live. Finally, let's talk about studio amplification. In the studio, for most of the classic albums, Eddie used Galeon-Kruger 800RB amps, pushed at very high volumes to create the distortion, into Macaulay 215 cabs that were placed in a separate room or into isolation boxes, combined with DI. He also used DBX 160 compressor limiter.